Hey Diana, it's Matt. I just wanted to show you a couple of things real quick that I probably didn't make very clear in my other videos, but they have to do with the lists you're sending me. I'm going to tackle the lists you've already sent me. If you want to start tackling them as you review them, I think it'll be a lot easier, and that way we won't have to go back and re-review. If you have any questions, feel free to call me. I've got my cell phone, or email me or chat with me. I'll be here for a little while, and I'll be back here tonight. But I just kind of wanted to go over a couple of these things. The first one was from an email yesterday, and this one was missing a part. And as you can see here, billable, please add one roll for $15 in parts. So what I'm going to do on this one, and I've been doing this on a lot of them, where I actually have the price. I'm going to come down here to new expense, and I'm going to change the flat charge to 15. Once again, the flat charge will be passed straight through, and the cost will be marked up. So I'm just going to do flat charge for 15. I'm going to change the description to one roll of ATM paper, and click save. And I've added that. I'm going to use these expenses to help determine which parts I need to add to the system, or which things I need to add to the system, so we can have the technicians and the service managers add those later. Okay, the next area I wanted to cover was the 1 hour minimum, and this is a very simple fix. I'll show you what I'm going to do here. As you can see, I'm here at sales order 3592, which I think you had listed in that first list. And I'm going to come down here to the service order lines, and I can see that I've got my travel time at 1/4 of an hour and my labor charge at half an hour. So what I've been doing on this, we may try to figure out something else with this later, but what I've been doing is I'm going to go into this service order line by clicking on the service order line number, and I'm going to change the quantity from 0.5 to 0.75. That's going to take me to my 1 hour. And then what I've been doing is going back here to the service order or sales order, and I'm typing in 1 hour minimum on travel labor time, or something to that effect, and that puts it on so they understand why they're getting charged like that. So that's very simple. Okay, let's move on real quick. Okay, this one you had that is missing travel and mileage. So we've got labor charge for after hours and labor charge for during hours. And I'm not sure why it didn't add the travel time and mileage, but this is how we do that. We're going to click on add mileage. It's automatically going to bring up the product and the quantity, so I'm just going to hit save. And then I'm going to click on the sales order link over here to go back to the sales order page, and I'm going to do the same for travel. Travel's going to use the travel time, which would be 1/4 of an hour, and put the travel time. And then let me go back to the sales order and we'll verify. Okay, so there we have it. We've added travel time and mileage. Okay, so American Bank of Commerce, you have them at $75.50 and I have them at $95. So what we're going to do in this situation, once it's to the sales order point, you can't really change it by changing the customer. We do need to change the customer, so I need to be alerted to any that need to change. But basically what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to go into these service order lines by clicking on the service order. And I'm just going to manually change this to 75, click save. And I'm going to do the same thing on the other one. Manually change this unit price to 75. Now what we're trying to do here is we're trying to eliminate the need to do that. If you can see, even though it was at 95 down here, which I don't know what their ATM rate is. Maybe something we need to look at. Is their ATM rate still 75? I'm not sure. Regardless, that's how we change. That's how we change those. Okay, 2168. This is for Bank of Oklahoma. Now I think I've actually fixed this. Let me look at when this was created. Yeah, this was created a while back, so this one isn't fixed. But this is a Bank of Oklahoma, and if you get into one and you realize it needs to have a trip charge, what we're going to do is we're going to click this button that says Add Trip Charge. It's going to bring in the product and the quantity, and pretty much everything should be set right there. So you're just going to click Save, and then we're going to go back to that sales order line, or that sales order, and you can see here that we've added a trip charge for $100.